What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Clam. I will be your caster for this evening. And yeah, unfortunately, stream crashed a little bit there, so apologies on that. But we should be good to go now, and we should be just about ready to go in this matchup. And should be a good one here. I mean, this is just a scrim set, nothing too crazy, but should be fun regardless. We got Raven Esports going up against Vanity Onyx in this one. And I gotta tell you guys, I don't know a ton about these players, or about these teams, I should say, but I am now loaded into the lobby. I got, I see the names in front of me. I do recognize quite a few of these players, so should be a good one regardless. We can take a quick look at the map set before we get things ripping and roaring here. We're just going to start things off with Scar, HP, Raid, SND, Gridlock, Overload, Sake, Hardpoint. So 3 and 4 are going to be interesting. And then Den, SND, if we do need to go all the way to that map number 5 in this one. Should be a good time. I'm not sure exactly what to expect because this was kind of off the cuff for me. Not exactly a whole lot of info on either of these rosters, but I am curious to find out what these teams are going to be bringing to this series in particular here. And we got some fun maps as well. I feel like that's another good benefit of this series. I love seeing me some new maps in the rotation. Gets a little tiring seeing the same ones over and over. We will be starting with a couple of the traditional ones though. It's going to be that Scar HP to start things off here. So AR is going to be coming out hot. I feel like this is the exact opposite of the Colossus that we see a lot in map number 1. So Scar, make sure your ARs are firing, but it's not like SMGs can't do damage. I've seen SMGs absolutely take over in this map and honestly just cause chaos. If you can get into blue, get into green, just be annoying. One of those things where you got to be on the lookout. You got to make sure your callouts are on point, and especially your rotations got to be, just sign seal delivered on time, even early, honestly. So we'll see if that's the case. And then we head into Raid S&D map number 2. I want to see the sniper come out, if I'm being honest. In Raid and in Den, I want both these maps to be bang outs. And I'm hoping that that's going to be the case in this one. We'll see if that's going to end up reigning true. And as we go deeper, Gridlock and Sake, I really hope that I'm not sure if both these teams are going to be playing all 5 maps guaranteed or not. I'm assuming they are, even if this does go maybe 4 or 5 or something like that. I'm assuming that the teams are going to be playing the map set in its entirety regardless. So I think we are going to be guaranteed these maps. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but that would be my assumption here. And we'll see if that's going to be the case. But I do hear the beeps in my ear. We are going to be underway. Scar HP map number 1 here. Should be a good time. And hopefully these teams can deliver us the goods. Should be a fun and exciting one here. And let's see if that's going to be the case or not. Looks like I think I have my teams flipped at the top here. Get that fixed 1 second. And we are underway here in this map number 1. I do believe these are the right teams. Don't quote me on that. They might have flipped on me last second. We might be dealing with backwards colors in this map number 1. I did not get the roster. I probably should have gotten the rosters. That's kind of on me beforehand. But so far, seems like Raven off to a decent start. They're going to be earning a little bit of that early time here. And, well, they got the blue side, 4P1. So, decent chance for them to earn quite a bit here. And already a decent, 20-second cushion is nothing to scoff at. Pressure coming through market, though. Got TJ trying to break from the front, but they're going to get immediately cleaned up here. Yacht with some shots over the top, but should get flanked by number 6 here in a second. Filthy going to pick him up, and Raven off to the races here, 25, now 30 seconds as we head toward new. Filthy, off the mark a little bit with them shots. Wiggling around, not going to find a home. You'll get punished for it, but regardless of all that, 30 on P1, not too bad to start things off. We'll see if they can transition that toward P2 as we head there. It will be Vanity on the point here first. A Delta watching the overextension complex from up top. Gonna be cooking this frag grenade, but maybe poor timing. It's not gonna land. Oh, finally. Does find a home there. Yacht with a double to sort of stabilize their positioning for now, but getting pinched in the back from number 8. Is that solo? I'm gonna guess that's solo FPS. Some of these COD names are a little hard to figure out on the fly here, but I believe that's solo FPS with the kill coming through. Lessons from the bottom, able to pick up 1, but trying to cross the hill is going to be another story entirely. Lost his entire team, and this is going to get to P2 from Vanity here. They'll rotate toward new. We'll see if they can get a little bit of time here as we're about dead even heading on to P2 here. Will be Raven on the point here first, despite the rotation from Vanity. Yeah, they just won the gunfights in a transition. Now Yacht and crew trapped behind green, but they have a couple of players already out, so the benefit could be massive. Get this player off the plane heady, and if there's nobody there, I mean, you'll just gladly contest the time here. TJ chiming on in for a couple of kills here, but it has been back and forth in this feed. Nobody really has a significant edge, and the spawns are actually going to flip, so, I mean, maybe a decent chance for now. Vanity to get some time. As I say that, though, it's going to be Filthy and Specialist coming to a couple of kills in the feed here, and, well, it's just chaos ensuing at the Plain Hill at the moment. So far, so good, though, for Vanity. It's going to be Complex with 11 kills already. On P3, on pace for a potential 40 bomb if he keeps this one up. And honestly, the way this is looking, this might go all the way down to the wire here. A great play from Complex, though, watching the OE to perfection. And now Vanity have a chance to soak this P4 time as I say that, though. Solo with a huge W on that gunfight. He'll get the freebie in the back, but probably should have been guaranteed, but you just get absolutely gunned in that gunfight. Nothing to be done there. Specialist and crew trying to deal with the pressure in the back, and they'll clear house, but I mean, still, the pressure is here. The pressure is immense as well. Everybody flooding from both sides. Still, the spawn's not clear. You gotta make sure that you're locking it down. It can be difficult to try and hold from the back. Delta, yeah, gave up his iron there. Goes for the Semtex at the worst possible moment. He'll get cleaned up, and it's just been so chaotic in these first few moments on P3, or P4, excuse me. We'll see how the rotations fare. I mean, it's Blessings. It's going to be up to Complex in the back. Blessings, well, thinking about going for a route here, but Gravity denying him for the moment. Complex in the back, though. He's the guy on the hot streak at the moment. 16 and 7. Gets the first. Nade's going to blow up the car, and a huge car bomb coming through. Blessings still not out of the woods yet, though. You got to deal with TJ right below you, and TJ makes a huge play. That spawns his entire roster there as well. So, I mean, more work for Raven to do on this rotation. Solo gets the cleanup on one, but he's going to need some help. And honestly, this game has been so back and forth mixed fest from both of these rosters, it would seem, that I wouldn't count out Raven from contesting this time from the front. But as I say that, 3 are going to drop. Specialist gets the cleanup on all the 3 remainder, though. An unfortunate team kill, but a great solo effort, pun intended, coming through. Specialist getting the cleanup here. Now Solo and crew trying to lock down the remainder. Yacht for the pinch, but it's going to get shut down before it can even materialize. Delta, last one alive, and this is a great position for Raven that they find themselves in. Not only are you getting this scrap time, I mean, you're pinning them back green. If you can get the setup for new, you can put this team in the chokehold. They are going to let them out, though. Maybe not watching the crosses as good as they possibly could. As you see TJ already through, can be the hero player. Only getting these kills, but getting them off time as well, and potentially flipping, but he's going to go for the shortcut route. He does get the player on time. He's going to need some help, though. Teammates are here. You got Yacht going for the OE through White as well, but still, the spawn's not flipping. You're not playing for that rotation. It's going to help out Raven for the moment. How long can you stay alive on this, though? That's going to be the question. So far, so good. Delta going to get pinned back. Complex and crew trying to clean up, and it's going to be 3 dead. So Raven, they do stabilize after maybe some shaky territory on this second rotation. 20 seconds left as we head toward new. You could definitely put them in the blend. Better late than never. But it's still been back and forth as we head toward P2. We'll see how the comms are going to be sounding for the side of Raven here. Let's go into an early listen-in with the side of Raven Esports. It's the other comment here. It's map number 1.
He's P1.
Oh, two bottom. We gotta get high ground. Go high ground.
Top and bottom. Top and bottom.
Watch that guy bottom.
Those guys bottom. I'm a bullet. You have a trophy or not?
Wow, one bottom ace
Pinch.
Pinch weak.
Yeah, I got hit out.
Got him,
218. 218.
Nade him.
Now.
They're coming in on point. One more gen.
That's 2.
I'm
I'm gonna hit a route. That's 3 down. I should get one. One top.
Top of bullet. I'll get him.
Go new. Push new.
Oh, he's in the back red. He's going bottom.
Down, Papa, hold
To your
on.
right, Edward, to your right.
Weak, pushing up.
Yeah,
Market.
Ace and D. One's going to be
Yeah, just play new.
One's gonna be to your right, Carter.
I got one more mid cut.
Going top green.
Nothing mid. I'm with you.
Bro, bottom green.
Dead.
Yo, one more
One
mid
more
cut, mid
P1,
cut. He's on
mid
P1. He's P1.
Plane.
There's two there. Threw it
I'm
back.
gonna
Mid
point.
cut. We gotta watch that
He's
mid cut.
P1. He's
I don't have a
P1.
trophy yet.
I got one on point. One on plane.
Plane
That's
dead.
two down.
Yeah,
Make
I'm
cut,
mid cut.
make cut.
Dead, mid cut, dead. Help
Sit
him on
down.
point.
One on plane. Two there.
I need a point.
There's
I got
two,
one. One more
one's
on me.
weak,
One
one weak.
more on me. We flip.
One more.
Push
Oh,
that back.
white wall.
I'm
White
green
wall.
side. I'm green side.
I'm an 8. Oh, he's right there.
Ready.
Push up. Bump.
We gotta push me.
Oh, that they flip
Ah,
on us. You gotta call that out.
Plano.
And at the comms of Raven Esports there, you heard the energy. Well, I'm liking what I'm hearing, but you see that flip coming at the very tail end of that one. Not exactly ideal. They did, you heard it in the comms. There may be a little frustration coming through. You got to call that out when they flip, but just a little unaware of that. But they do lock down the majority of that P3. Well, I shouldn't say the majority. Decent chunk of change on that P3, and it's really just been complex for the side of Vanity. I mean, just going off in this map number 1, 37 and 17, keeping his team's hopes and dreams alive. And this one, gonna need some help in the slaying department from somebody else on that roster, because it has been, I mean, I wouldn't say a solo effort, but this would be a huge map to throw away if getting almost potentially 50 kills out of this guy, map number 1. We'll see if that's going to be the case, though. 3 falling, just going to be solo left to try and claim the spawns for Raven here, as he's going to throw a detonate onto time. Nice repositioning, but there's only 15 seconds left here, so you got to rotate toward Neo Filthy, playing proactively, but he'll get caught in transition. Now Blessings trying to pick up where his teammate left off. Delta in the back, playing his timings here. He should be able to get at least one in this angle before he is going to drop here, and there you go. There's the first freebie, but doesn't matter. Trades are on in. Double up happens. Now Raven back on the point. With the chance to soak quite a bit of this here, but you got to worry about the OE. It's complex yet again in the back, and Nade's not going to find a home. He's going to get the free kill here. TJ for the chime in as well, and it has been a back and forth map number 1. Scar, let me tell you, not going to be on the point as quickly as Raven got the spawns. They immediately collapse on the point. They get the huge kill in the back, and the flip's going to happen. That's a W nade, though. That'll alleviate a little bit of pressure here. Filthy trying to kill this guy in the back, but just unable to do so. A Complex trying to wiggle around, play his life, and he does so. Gets the double up, still playing his life beautifully here. That'll lead to Vanity soaking the remaining 10 or so seconds, but we're going to head to our third and final set of hills here, and it's going to be Raven with the slight edge as we head toward P1, and I want to see them try and trap the side of Vanity in this back green area. You saw glimpses of it the first time around, but they just don't have the space, the positioning to work with. They're a little slow trying to set this up on rotation. If you're a little faster next time, you could be able to cut them so effectively from the red side, and as I say that, 3 are going to be falling, but nobody blocking. Delta going to get the free spawn here, but he's the only one. What a stick coming through, leading that player. Gets the first one for free, second one dropping as well, but he is in trouble. Low HP, trying to survive. Solo going to clean him up, and Solo gets a double up as well. So great job from Raven to stabilize from a not a great position with the block not coming through, but they're just getting the kills at the moment. It's still just a fragile 30-second lead. This one has all the makings of going down to the wire on this final P2 here. See if that's going to be the case. Complex cutting him off of spawn, getting another double, almost tripling up as well. That would have been a huge kill to find, but not to be. Now Vanity, you got the last little bit of scrap time here. How is your break attempt going to be on this hill? You don't exactly have the best timing. You do have the numbers for the moment here, though. Waiting for your teammates to get involved. Yacht from the top ropes, looking for another one. 2 falling. Make it 3. Spawns are going to flip. And now a chance for Vanity to try and make this comeback happen here. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Trophy systems are going to come out, and that's going to be huge. Delta going to try and prolong his life as long as he can. I love his positioning from TJ. Not pushing through, predicting the pressure here. And that's going to be another 3 dead. And now a chance for Vanity not only to take the lead, but potentially close out map number 1 as well. You are just about a couple points away from doing so, so neither team can win here. You're going to have to rotate to plane, so you can't overcommit to this break, but you really need to try and get some time off the board here. This would be a map to throw away if you are Raven here. They will get the break on in. Yacht hitting this 10, Trying to make it a little bit mixy, but the rotations are going to be what's important for new here. You got Specialist, you got Solo here. Solo does get dealt with. Blesseds trying to pick up the trade. He gets the first. Specialist, the timing. Oh, the timing from Delta might be everything here. Is he going to spot him in time? And he does. 3 falling in the feed. Vanity with the lead. Will they be able to hold on? Filthy for the route here, but he's going to get cut down in transition, and now it's going to be Raven backs against the wall. You got to flood the time. You got to win the gunfights here. Can you find the kills here? It's going to be a team kill rolling through, and with the spawns flipping, this is exactly what Raven needed. You got him pinned back, but the splits are coming through. Will you be able to read him or not? Might be a tough effort for you to try and win gunfights on both ends. It is such a close game, back and forth. Nobody is giving an inch right now. Solo off the top ropes, gets gunned in that aspect here. Blessed's trying to get the trade, gets the first, can't double up quite in time. Complex low HP to contest, but he's not going to be able to do so. Teammates here, though, Yacht for the final kill here, and it's going to be the side of Vanity Onyx getting it done in the end. And what a close map number 1 between these two teams. My God. Nobody wanted to go down without a fight. And I will say, map number 1 was hella entertaining, I'm not gonna lie, but maybe some sloppiness from both of these rosters to clean up for sure as we go into another map in this series. But, I mean, if that's a tone setter in this one, you gotta be shutting down Complex in map number 2. 47 for him in that first one. Absolutely leading the way for his team. Advantix go off to an early lead in this first one. And, you know, it wasn't like Complex, you know, wasn't getting some help in the damage department either. I mean, it was only 5,500. His teammates, you know, 4,000 plus from multiple members. So it wasn't like there wasn't a lot of assists coming through either. So Vanity getting it done in the teamwork department as well. But we'll head to that raid S&D here in a moment. And just a good effort from Vantix in that first one. We'll see if they're able to lock it in and continue this reign of terror in the next one. But I mean, definitely not a comfortable victory. I feel like if you're winning by, you know, a little more than 10 points, that's definitely one you got to try and lock it in as you go forward. But after all, this is just a scrim set in the end. Nothing too big of a deal here. But, you know, you got to practice how you play in your matches. So we'll see if that happens in map number 2. And I want to see the fireworks happen in this raid. I want to see some routes taken. I want to see some W keys smashed. And I want to see some snipes hit, preferably some 360s coming through it. I still haven't seen one on the main stage or on my broadcast. I want to see somebody go for like a 360 last kill sniper rifle shell. I haven't seen one yet, but you never know. I've seen some craziness, but I'm going to send it to a quick break while we get map number 2 locked and loaded. We'll be right back with that one here in a sec. And a short little break. Nothing too long there as we head into map number 2. It's going to be Vanity Onyx with the first map under their belt by the narrowest of margins, but he'll take it in the end here. Complex, the island player toward B, is going to spot 1 and possibly 2 here. Under some pressure as looks like A might be on the cards for these teams, but Solo hitting a route, hitting a gap, and he's found it. First blood and bomb dropped initially here. Going for the chow. He's going to double up as well. Yacht trying to pick up the bomb, and it's Solo. This is all Solo's round. Finding the third one, but Damage has been done. Complex last alive. He can't be doing a whole lot in that situation. And the first one falling here. Raven coming out hot in this defense here. And Solo just, I mean, running it down mid. Found the gap. Nobody picking it up. And he cashes in on the hat trick here. Changes his name from solo to triple. At the very least, if you're Vanity, you shut him down. So no potential streaks early on, but still, that's a fast round. We'll see what Raven has on the offense as well here. And I'm curious, who's going to pull out the sniper? I feel like in the past, I have seen Filthy with it out. I'm not sure if he's going to be the guy with it here or not. Looks like AR in hand for Filthy. And actually, I don't think leave anybody with the sniper at the moment. So pressure toward Laundry. Got the same route coming in this time. It's from TJ on the flip side, though. Solo continuing his reign of terror, but TJ on the flip side getting the kill through mid, and that leaves Blessence in the 1v3. Gets a nice nade trade coming through, but he's going to have to evade the punishment here, and nothing to be done. Just wall bangs coming through, and yeah, 1v3, not exactly an ideal scenario. Vanity will answer back. And that is the tough thing about the Laundry positioning is that wall is quite literally paper. I do kind of miss the old school days of when you had to run FMJ to be able to wallbang things. What happened to that meta? What happened to that? Nowadays, you could just kind of wallbang anything without it. I kind of do miss the strategy that was involved in that. If you wanted to run FMJ, you sacrifice quick draw or vice versa. You know, if you wanted to go wallbanging, your gun wouldn't be up in time. I miss tactical Call of Duty with the perk system that worked. Anyway, regardless, tangent aside, it's going to be aggression from Vanity off the rip. They got to be careful here. Yeah, TJ waiting in the wings, gets the first one here. He might be able to find the second early as well. You got a player smoked out toward Laundry and immediately cleaned up. So 2v4 now. Filthy and Solo left to clean it up. See if they're able to do so. Solo, the hot hand right now, up to 5, gets the first. Filthy looking over the top. Can you find anything? Nobody giving him a peek. Solo, I think he spotted one toward Ring, but TJ playing his life for this rock area, and we'll see if Solo can find this timing. He might have found the gap, actually. Yeah, gets a freebie again on TJ. Nobody watching anything. Back's turn. But still, low time here. Complex and Delta just got to play the clock here. You got Filthy checking the corners, but not the right ones here. Solo for the double chow. Gets the first one, 10 seconds. And, oh, just a smart play from Delta backing up here. No chance for Solo to win this round. He does get all 4, though. And, I mean, this guy absolutely shooting at the moment. 4 spree for him, but you will drop the round. Vanity will take another one here. I'm not gonna lie, this has been good luck from Solo in particular, from Raven Esports. See if you can keep this one up. And really, I mean, for both teams, you guys got to pick up the pinch. That's 2 or 3 rounds in a row. I feel like just players walking through pinch cuts with nobody watching them. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe the comms not exactly ideal. I don't know, but got to make sure you're not getting flanked, especially off the rip here. Off the rip early on, though. It's going to be number 1. He gets immediately caught. First blood going through. You got Blessings toward Kitchen. Blessings gets another one going through Kitchen. Pistols out. Blessings gets all of them. Complex again. I mean, the island player left last alive, wondering how his teammates are dying in the blink of an eye. I mean, Solo watching the rat back. He's going to get the freebie. Keeps the spree alive. Up to 5 now, and Raven will answer back. And I mean, it's just boxers punching each other, heavyweights going back and forth. Nobody giving up an inch, similar to that first hard point. And, well, Nev was right. This is going to be a great series after all, it would seem. Shout out Nav as well for the sub, by the way. Appreciate you, my guy. Two apiece now. Solo. Halfway through toward that Hellstorm. We'll see if that nade actually lands here. Be a little early. But it was on the money, just player's not there to meet it. Filthy. Go back on up. Wants no part of that. Now the pinch coming through. Specialist thinking about going for this, but he's got to be careful. He's got Complex watching over him. The trades roll through 1 for 1, but bomb is going down. Solo toward mid steps. Will the hot hand continue? And it looks like he will finally get shut down, leaving Filthy in an awkward situation. No HP in this round. Delta, he'll fly forward. He'll clean up the straggler. And it has just been one round back and forth. Both of these teams not willing to give up any sort of positioning, any sort of round lead, I guess you'd say. We will flip sides yet again. Solo's been the guy so far. Is anybody going to be able to step up and match him? Because despite this great performance from him, I mean, you're still down a round right now in this search. To try and turn it up here. And who else but Solo running it down toward the A-bomb site. And he might have found the gap that was required. Number 3 spotted him. Yacht. He knows he's here, but the head glitch is just better. Bomb's going down here early. You got Blessence watching over mid-cut. Delta's going to get the bomb planter, though, and the bomb doesn't go down. TJ, excuse me, on the pitch. Try to go for this player, but NPC at that range, not ideal. The tags come on in. Complex doubling up, capitalizing on that damage. Bomb does go down, and that leaves Solo quite literally by himself here. 1v3, now 1v2. Sub and AR in hand, but just not enough damage. Not enough in the tank for that one, and you cannot just rely on this guy. Do it all for you. You need to find some kills. And it's Vanity with 2 straight. Delta up to 4 now. Vanity as well. Finally, some separation coming through. It's been within 1 round this entire S&D, and finally get that 2-round gap, that 2-round cushion in Search and Destroy. I always talk about it because it's so important. I mean, when you get 2 rounds to work with, you can play a little bit more fast and loose with some of the ways you play call. Now, we'll see if Vanity, they can convert another one here. Back to offense. And it's been Filthy on the island. On D for Raven. And he might get cleaned up as well. TJ with the nade toward mid. Not exactly ideal. Now your reinforcements are going to be so late. On the flip side, though, you got Specialist. ISOing the bomb carrier. TJ thought about wrapping it back, but still, bomb not going to be anywhere near the site as of yet, so it's still a chance for Raven. They lock it in here. They have a chance to try and convert around. They got them pinned, but gotta be careful. TJ on the prowl. TJ with another one. 3 spree now, and it's just left to Specialist, the flank player. He'll get isolated, and he'll get dropped. Vanity 5-2 up now. Looking poised to take this SND, and I'm not sure what you do differently on defense if you're Raven. You've been struggling to hold them at B, but I feel like just the first bloods have not gone your way. Vanity showing resilience. Just playing the map well, especially on offense. And I mean, the elephant in the room, I feel like Specialist, I mean, really everybody on the side of Raven just not having the best maps. It's been just Solo getting kills at the moment. Nobody else able to get a ton of trades. Maybe Solo just getting a lot of trades himself. I'm not too sure how many assists we're looking at, but gotta be a team game. You need some help here. And look at this. I mean, just running through their spawn. You're going to be able to pick this up, Filthy, but are you going to be in time? Gun needs to be up, and gun not at the ready. Bomb will go down, but you don't have bedroom at all, so that means you're going to have to play toward basketball. Second one falling. Blessings and Specialists. The troops, I mean, 2 struggling players on Raven. Left to deal with 4 remaining players here. Specialist does get the first here. Blessings, can you watch your teammates back? Specialist does get the second one, though, so still possible. Low HP, though, in Tiki. Blessings trying to get the trades, and he's unable to do so. Complex trusting Delta to get it done, and Delta ends the game with a 6 spree, and it's Vanity with 6 as well. I believe that's 4 straight rounds to close things out. And yeah, 6-2, your scoreline in the end here. Pretty clinical stuff from Vanity. It seemed like it was going to be a back and forth, but wasn't meant to be. Excuse me. Vanity will clean up the SND in pretty clinical fashion as well. I mean, other than Solo with the first couple of rounds that, you know, a lot of flashy kills coming through, this wasn't enough in the end, as Vanity will take the search and destroy pretty convincingly, I will say. And definitely some adjustments to look for if you're Raven. I feel like some VOD to definitely look back at. I feel like search and destroy is especially where you can look back at VOD and pinpoint exactly kind of what went wrong and where you need to adjust your strats. So we'll see if they do that. going forward, but we still got more maps to play here. Gridlock, Overload coming up next, and a couple DLC maps too. 4, 3, and 4. I'm excited. We'll send it to a quick break. When we come back, we'll have that Gridlock here in a moment. And we are back with map number 3. It's Gridlock, it's Overload. We'll see what ends up happening here. Not exactly sure what to expect, honestly. This is a map that, honestly, I haven't seen a whole lot as of yet. Sorry, guys. I'm out here answering DMs and stuff. Meanwhile, TJ's getting a 3 spree, but what I was saying was, this isn't a map I have seen a whole lot of reps from really any team, so I'm curious how the players are going to respond. And with that 3 dead, a huge clutch up from Solo, getting that 3 kill spree to defend the portal, and no early score coming through despite getting that clean wave off the opening break here. Complex in a rough spot. He'll get caught between a rock and a hard place. He will end up getting credit for that one, but Solo, probably not the guy, honestly, you want with the device right now. Especially since he was absolutely turning heads in that S&D, and we'll see if he's able to get off to a hot spree. Because so far, it's really just been Vanity. I mean, putting their foot down in this series. They're going to get a couple of kills yet again, and I mean, this is not a good position to be in. This is probably going to be a cap coming through. You got TJ, the lead slayer, the lead blocker, pushed up already toward the shop area, and that's going to be the first one rolling through for Vanity. I wish I had comms for both teams. I want to see kind of the comms difference. I always love that, but unfortunately, not going to have Vanity's comms for this one, but if I had to guess, they're pretty locked at the moment, and it's going to be Yacht for 1, 2, and the third one as well. Body's being shot. He's letting them know about it. That's going to be the wave coming through. Spawns are going to be close, but Yacht still on this spree. Gets another one. And a chance now for him to keep this spree alive, going for the Hellstorm, but it's not going to be the case. You got TJ in your top bridge area, and honestly, you got Complex trying to push this one in, but he's going to get caught. Honestly, this B zone is so hard to score. I feel like you're better off going A, wrapping the map entirely if you're Vanity. That's how they were able to get that first one in for themselves as well. So, Filthy will get the drone out for the moment, but it's going to need to be a better team effort in this one. And I can kind of tell the way Raven is playing this. They haven't really had a whole lot of reps on this. I haven't really watched this one a whole lot, as the second one does somehow go through there. Specialist a little late trying to get that one, but I feel like you can kind of tell the teams that have played this and haven't really played this a whole lot. So Raven seemed to be caught off guard a little bit on this one, and maybe just struggling in the slaying department too. It could be a case of just not having the guns up, not having the guns shooting the best at the moment, and that can cost you as well in a series as close as, well, especially to map number 1 was. But I was expecting maybe a little bit of a closer one here, and we might have a chance for that to be the case, but it's really going to be up to Raven to prove us wrong. TJ, last one alive, will get dropped, and we'll see how the Raven Esports guys can respond here, because they are not in the best situation. They really have not been able to get past the halfway point in this map so far. Yeah, just pushed back at the moment. Drone carrier going to get, well, not a whole lot of assistance here. Blessing's trying to alleviate some pressure here. Filthy does finally pick up the straggler, but you got a lot of players in front of you you're going to have to deal with. The timing window might work out, and it will. Now, Raven might be the furthest forward they've been on this right side of the map, and this is a map where if you can get in their spawn, you can get lost. You can definitely put some chain kills together. But you need to try and find some kills, and at the moment, it's been green in the feed, 3 falling, and it's going to be all now dead. TJ and Yacht with 12 apiece at the moment, making it happen for Vanity, but Raven's still in this one. See if they're able to do something on this side, as I do believe Raven probably on the bad side at the moment from what I've seen so far. I haven't seen, like I said, haven't seen a ton of gridlock overload, but from what I can gather, this is the bad side they're on. So maybe a chance to hold them at 2 heading into the half would be an ideal situation. And then flip sides going into the second one and maybe have something going, a better opening break, perhaps, to get some confidence at the very least here. We'll see if that's going to be the case. Filthy now with one from side door. Specialist toward mid-map. NPC at that range. Wow, nice shots. Able to get it done. Able to double up as well, and there you go. Now the gun's starting to heat up a little bit. Double kill to get out of your spawn. Solo with another long-range NPC kill, and this thing, I swear to God, guys, this thing is an AR in the right hands. And we're seeing it on full display here. Solo with some tags on in, but the creddy angles toward the side door are going to pay off for Vanity here as they'll get all 3 members. And now Solo left to pick up the pieces. He can still make this happen. Oh, but picks up the drone. Would have liked to see him wait to pick that one up after he got the kills, but can't really nitpick too hard. His entire team died. So Raven now with a chance in OT to score, but you actually might give the chance right on back to Vanity here. Yeah, 3 seconds left, 3 falling. You got number 8 going for the cap, going for it. He might have found the window, and he does. What a huge play. I just talked about Solo playing it patiently there, but he found the gap. Nobody from Vanity. I can't believe Vanity didn't grab that one. They got all 3 kills, and they would have been the only team with a chance at OT to score, but a blunder coming through at the tail end of the first half leads to a score, and that's just an unforced error that you can't be making if you're Vanity there, especially with the situation you were in. It was so close toward your portal. You cannot allow stuff like that to happen. The amount of times I've seen that in Overload over the year, guys, has been insane, and, well, we see it yet again here. So, 2-1. Now a much more manageable situation. You're only down 1. Going into the good side into the second half. You survive the onslaught. Can you win the opening break? This is going to be the big make or break here. First one falling already. That car bomb, so annoying to deal with. You got Yacht on the OE, but he's the only one here for the moment. You have 2 waiting in the wings, but is he going to be in time or not? It's going to come down to these couple of gunfights here. Blessings, actually, that's going to be Filthy on the precipice trying to lock it down, but he's going to get cleaned up here, and Specialist does get the trade, but now the jig is up. Everybody's rotated back if you are Vanity, and well, the drone's going to get stopped before it can really make a dent, I guess you could say. It will reset, and back to square one we go. No car bomb cheese this time, though, if you're Raven. Double kill from Complex, and that's going to be 4 dead. Here you go. Now Vanity on the bad side with some map pressure. Chance for them to push up. Chance for them to try and get something going here. It's going to be 3 dead. We'll see if Raven can push up off of that. We'll see if that's going to be the case or not. Gunfight's going down. Good defense coming through. So far, it has been Vanity. A chance for them to score now. Pushing up the map. Delta, low HP. He might have found the window. Blessings does take care of him. Blessings, you got to be careful. I mean, you're on the other side of the map. If Solo dies here, this might be a cap coming through, but Solo does get the pivotal gunfight. Complex still left in your spawn, but Blessings, I mean, trusting his teammates. To his credit here, he might be able to make some spawn kills happen. You're going to be missing TJ. Blessings wrapping back for him. Might have caught the timing, but the timing caught him. TJ now able to stay alive, makes a play. Filthy. Clean up the mess, and nothing to be done about that. And just good defense from Vanity. I thought Blessings maybe would be able to make a play, but TJ, just the timing works out for you. And we are just back to square one yet again. No team giving an inch so far in this overload. Bending but not breaking is the saying. Solo getting a nice double. And that might just be enough to stop this push. Complex trying to pick up where he left off in map number 1, but I'm not gonna lie, ever since map 1, I mean, this guy doesn't really have the takeover that he had in that first one. Maybe just had a great opening map, but I don't know. Hasn't been godlike since that first one, but doesn't seem to matter too much as his teammates have turned up since then. Speaking of Complex, gets ripped toward mid-map. Delta with the pinch here, and this might be a mistake coming through. Look at where number 7's at. Blessings, low HP. He will get sandwiched, though, so nothing amounting to that pressure. Specialist now shoots his gun, reveals his location, and he'll get cleaned up here. And low HP from Yacht there. Would have liked to see him maybe slow play that one a little bit more. Wait for your health bar to regain, because you know you are the device carrier. You need to be the one to stay alive for sure. Especially when you get closer and closer. Delta with the pistol out though. He's able to get the first one, but not the second. And Yacht, yeah, just maybe rushing it a little bit there. He was the last one alive, but sometimes you got to be careful. And look at this route from number 2. Nobody picking up Complex on the pinch here, but it might not matter. Seems like Vanity have put their foot down in the spawn. And oh no, this might be a cap coming through. Specialist is too late on this one. Yeah, this should be a cap coming through. But the nade is perfect. The team kill though, the team kill might cause the collapse, and it does. A perfect nade from Raven, but it's followed up by a not so great one, and that'll lead to the third. And now with just over a minute left, I mean, Raven, you have not been able to get really any sort of progression going this half. You're going to have to be asked to get 2 scores to even see an overtime in this gridlock, and that's probably not going to be the case here. You got to have to step on the gas immediately here, and we'll see if they're able to do so. They do have an opportunity, but just got to capitalize on it. They cannot squander this one. Have to put the drone in right here, right now. Filthy gonna drop as well. Solo on the goal line. Blessed's going for the route here, but the drone, it's getting wrapped the other direction. And I mean, this is a dagger play right here from Yacht. It doesn't even matter if you get this score or not. He's just wasting so much time, and I love this route coming through. This is a heads-up play. Tags are gonna land. Not quite enough for the kill, and Yacht just slithers his way through. That is a W play coming out of the Yacht man right there. He's on a boat. I can't lie, and my goodness. Way to put a stamp on this one. That's going to be the overload. And I'm not sure if that's going to be the end of the series, but that'll be the end of regulation time as Yacht shooting some bodies still. 4-1 in this overload. And Vanity looking good here. 3-0 up. And they'll take the overload as well pretty comfortably. I wouldn't say pretty comfortably. I would say it was pretty close. This was probably, you know, the second closest map in the series for sure, behind the first hard point, but Vanity, I mean, hey, to their credit, they were making a lot of heads-up plays in this one toward the tail end, especially. They were getting the device and just taking routes, I feel like that. Despite making that fateful mistake at the end of the first half, that was the only cap that they let through. So, good to know that, you know, if you're Vanity, you know, it's just mistakes costing you. It's caps in the end. It's nothing you're doing wrong in the slaying department, and it seemed like your teamwork was there. So, I mean, hey, 3-0 up now. I'm not sure if we're going to be playing all the maps or not, guys. I'll try and wait for clarification here in a minute. We might be playing all 5. We might not be. I'm not too sure. But for now, I mean, this has been Vanity's series at the moment. 3-0 in this one. They're taking, you know, last 2 maps pretty comfortably, I guess you would say. First map, Scar, could have been yours if you're Raven, but wasn't meant to be. And we'll see if we'll need to see that Sake hardpoint or not here. I'm not too sure if that's going to be the case. Looks like they might be done here. It looks like, yeah, it looks like that is going to be it, I guess. So I guess that's where we're going to call it here. Appreciate you guys coming out as well. I know that was a pretty quick one and, you know, a fun one, honestly. Impromptu little series here. I wasn't expecting to do something, especially since, you know, for a scrim, wasn't expecting to get a casted for a scrim. It's usually matches that my services are requested. But I mean, hey, that was a fun one. That was back and forth, pretty close fair, despite it being the 3-0 in the end, though. And yeah, appreciate you guys for hitting me up. If you guys need to cast, let me know. Hit my DMs. I'm always down for a cast, even if it's a scrim. I mean, hey, I'm here for it. So appreciate you guys. I do believe I will be alive on. Oh wow, Graph, you're gonna raid me. I'm literally about to go offline here. Appreciate the raid, Graph. Probably gonna be live here on XP main stage here in a moment. For that one with you here in a second. So I might just raid XP if you guys are live. I'm not sure if that's gonna be the case. Or not, and appreciate everybody coming in with the follows, as well as the subs coming in from Neb as well. So I'm going to end the stream here. Like I said, I'll be live here on XP stage, probably here in a minute. So if you guys want some more casts coming through, that's going to be doing it for me. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys here in a bit. Stay tuned. If I can find the ending screen. There it is.
Every day clocking me, red alert, I'm the dangerous, I keep that clock on me, and they ain't looking for no choke, I'm just looking out for me, cause I done did shit the niggas ain't talking about no rapping beat, boy I'm talking tragedy, masses, casualties, shit that I can't even remember, bet they remember me, shit that happened late in December, I bring that winter heat, niggas down the whole October, the real Halloween, back to back, the rules is them or us, it's him or me. Don't get booked cause ain't no bond money, we doing this shit for free. If he told that ain't my homie, that little nigga weak. If I miss ain't going to sleep, I'm in the street, we play for keeps. 2011, August 11, R.I.P.O.D. August 9th, 2 days before, I turned 17, 21 to 45. I'm like, what the fuck that mean?
You fighting an armed robbery, shorty. That's what they offer.
My little brother getting big, my uncle got that cough again. He been smoking crack since I was born, that one be smoking him. I used to stay up late at granny crib just to talk to him. When I was locked up, I knocked on his door and told him walk with him. Back to this shit, so started rapping out of war, going viral. Boy, this bitch cracking, boy, they ass backing. Hit they block twice, a lot of booming, no damage. His mom will pop out like, oh goddamn, what happened? This the type of shit happened, the life of a sad. You ain't right, you get left, you slipped up, you ain't had. Not your blood, ain't your blood, you my son, I'm your dad.
You my son, I'm your dad.